this is an enterprise which originated almost 15 years ago when the South Asia Center for Policy Studies had floated the ambitious project of constructing a South Asian Davos, which was originally supposed to be located in the Maldives. I think the aspirations were, in fact, somewhat beyond our capability. But what we have, in fact, instead developed has been the South Asia Economics Summit, which you may say is a modest attempt to realize that aspiration, but which has actually stood the test of time and has, in fact, reproduced itself over successive years in its 5 partner countries and through the participation of 5 partner institutions, which in fact have remained loyal to the original agenda and are to be commended for their ability to sustain this process. The present summit, which is being hosted in Dhaka, is the second such summit we have hosted over here, which in fact is significant because it demonstrates that we have in fact done the rounds of the respective countries and are now really into the second phase and will be graduating into a third phase, hopefully. And this has provided a wealth of ideas on addressing opportunities available to the South Asian community to address the scope for economic cooperation and to, in fact, also address the challenges which, in fact, have compromised this process and has made it move forward less expeditiously than we had actually hoped. The present goal of looking into the future and imagining South Asia in 2030, of course, will require a considerable stretch of the imagination to, in fact, take us that far. We were once upon a time trying to imagine a future by 2020. In fact, when I was a member of the high-level expert group set up by the SAARC summit at the end of the 90s, we had in fact looked towards creating an integrated South Asian economy by 2020, in which we were to have evolved from a free trade area into a common market and eventually into an economic union in this particular space.